Oh, look at the beautiful empire. Growing so big. So powerful. Hello and welcome back to Europa. So we're continuing on with good old colonialism. So far so good. We're starting to slowly get more and more provinces and North America. Some good slow and gradual progress. Oh, turn Labrador into a city. That's like when we had it in West Greenland or East Greenland. So we'll have that as a policy by mission. Yeah, gain 1 base production, so that'll give us more production and better development. Would have preferred tax, but you get what you get. Also, I'm seeing all of this. I noticed that in editing. Look at that. I do not. No, I don't know how, but there's no way Spain or Portugal could have revealed all of this. I think I said on text in the last video and maybe in editing, I think Spain or Portugal could be revealing all of this, but I don't know. I know the world can get revealed for you from other people. Oh, me and Austria are now enemies. Sweden, France and Austria. Did they actually just embargo me? I have no idea what's going on with Spain. There's Labrador. I knew what one of them was almost finished. I was going to check until Spain was doing weird stuff. Oh shit, I need to send this guy somewhere. Look at that. 0 aggressiveness, 1 ferocity. Hey, Falklands is raising some troops. Hey, this time they're actually doing good now with diplomacy, not screwing up and humiliating us. That's the one thing though, when you form like essentially Canada, but you're colonising Greenland first, is this is sort of then treated as the main homeland, that lands like the heart. And so they basically have all their troops there, because I've seen them like in previous games where I've had Canada, my colony, Canada, like declare war on Native Americans but not even have troops ready, and they'll like be mostly here in North Canada or like mostly in Greenland, and they'll ship them over, fight the war, win, and then send them all the way back to Greenland. It's like you might have been, you know, you might have been set up in Greenland, that's where you sort of was first colonised, but Canada's your homeland, you know, that's where all the Native Americans are, most of your territory. I sort of wish why Greenland was its own colony. But you know, it is what it is. So as with this game, you need like 5 provinces in a colonial region to establish a independent colony. Oh, look at the beautiful empire. Growing so big. So powerful. That one stability would have been fucking great, but we've got max stability. We're losing money, which, fuck it, we'll take the prestige hit. We are currently losing. I'll take the prestige hit. I normally would have gone for that top one, but we've got max stability. We won't benefit from it. But our glorious empire, slowly growing and becoming more and more powerful. But so does too Spain and Portugal. Spain hasn't colonised yet, but it's went from Castille to Spain. And it's pretty big, bigger than France, I think. Is Holland still alive? Because they haven't actually spammed me with like fucking, please help us. I'll be nice to Holland and improve relations. How are the colonies going? Almost done. That was just settled. There's only got 40 people there still. But these are only getting like 80 or 90. I'm sure I used to have 100. Must have had a certain event happens that gave me more growth. Yep, we'll grab that. We want to max out expansion then, so we can get an extra global settler increase. Since, you know, we need them 2 ideas to get that global settler increase, and getting that will help the colonies grow. Because I remember colonies had like 100 plus on the growth, but this might be, I don't know if it's because it's further away. It might be a distance thing, where it's getting less settlers. Because that one's only getting 80, but these ones are getting like 90. So I think distance is playing effect here. And this one's growing incredibly slowly, even with all that growth. So we've got what, a 193, a 189. Go to 189. Before I do that though, I am going to explore this province, this large one here, and get rid of that terra incognita. And I'll also stop improving relations with Holland. Stop it, you evil native, stop it. Gradually losing less money though, because a lot we're starting to benefit more and more as this colony grows. Eventually we're going to stop losing money, even when we have 5 settlers colonising. Importing naval supplies. Ambitions to improve our nation's navy has recently come to a halt. The Smanian shipbuilders don't lack ideas or plans, but supplies. Some of them cannot help but notice they claim that our neighbour has an abundance of materials that would be useful in equipping a modern day navy. We try not to make our fleet dependent on foreign support, but if these policies stand in the way of progress, perhaps we could import just enough to test the new shipbuilding techniques. Oh, they actually like us. Ooh. Yeah, we'll go for that. That mercenarism would have been like long term, but Falkland's a good colony. I like Falkland. It makes me proud. Did that just go from like? Oh, I was looking at that one. I went from 49 to 51 then. I was like, what? There you go. Our technology a bit more, getting a bit more balanced. But yeah, eventually, even when we have 5 colonists colonising, we're no longer be losing money, because right now we're slowly losing less and less, because as we've seen, we're grabbing a lot more provinces. Colonial ventures. With the discovery of the New World, we have entered what looks like our greatest period of prosperity. Despite the immense wealth returning to us, allowing Evan I to finance one of the most outstanding armies in the world, we have not been successful in creating a strong naval force, and his attempt to conquer the neighbouring states has so far failed miserably. I do really want to invest in a navy, but it's currently quite expensive. Establish a colony in the Caribbean. Could I even do that? I don't think I have the range. I can grab Bermuda. I haven't got to worry about sending men now. I'm actually going to do that. I'll grab it. And that can kick off our eastern colonies maybe. And which that'll probably be named after our Emperor Sean. And then the other names we'll have left will be like Tudor, Peter, Stanford. I think that's Stafford. So Peter, Stafford, Tudor, Guard, Evan. So we've still got a good few names to go around. Probably won't even use all of them. So far so good. Good chunks of the continent explored. Oh yeah, I don't need this army there anymore either. So I'll push this one up. How is Falkland? So right now it has 2 on army size. Doesn't have territories yet. It has 8 out of 10 to give me a merchant. Before I never cared about merchants, but then I eventually found out that just getting up trade and like slapping them on a little trade thing to collect from it discovered that it would actually increase my income. Yay. Colonies are making progress here. Oh, Jesus, Bermuda got Bermuda in no time. Yeah, it's got 85, so that's sort of guessing the middle. So I wonder if we could grab the Caribbean. We can, because we've got Bermuda, which is close enough. I'm starting to stretch a bit too much here. Oh, where's that? Oh, the Caribbean one's gone, but we've got found an East American colony. Okay, and there's that. So this one will give us more buffs, and so will that one. Could go for the East American colony. It'll take a while, but for now I'll say we grab this one. They're probably going to run into like 1,000 natives on that way. When that Caribbean one pops up though, I'll grab it. That's nice. So grabbing that Bermuda's basically just gave us enough range to get into the Caribbean. But we no longer have that little mission. Which is unfortunate. Besides though, that's a bit spreading out. Don't spread out too crazily. Because I like all my armies here are sort of compacted, and if I'm going to go to the Caribbean I'm going to have to get my ship back and do all that stuff. Demographic, economic and political pressure at home made way for sudden increases in the number of people looking for a better life in rich uncharted lands and businessmen in search of adventure and wealth in overseas trade. Rush of the colonists. Ooh. Get a national tax, but get a colonialism boost, that colonial enthusiasm, which we're grabbing, even though we're losing monies. That colonial boost never hurts. Yeah, look at that, 115, 105. Let's get these colonies growing. Da, 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 da. I think the next one I will set up will be the east one. Evan first become renowned for our country's artistic achievements and blossoming economy. Artists, philosophers and poets are flocking to London, and the thriving economy has allowed extensive artistic funding. Several fine architectural buildings are being erected and beautiful gardens are built to demonstrate our country's wealth, and many members of our new intellectual elites have ideas on how to improve various parts of our country. We want the base tax. We want lots of monies. Because we nearly had 2,000 I think at one point. Or something like that. We had a lot of money, but we've lost a lot of it. Yay. Got a bit worried about the lag there. See, these keep changing. Turn Halifax into a city. Ah, yeah, that name's changed. Halifax. I'll say yes to that. Don't know what's going on, but my frames were taking a dive there. But for now, I sort of want my focus to be in North America. I might splash into a little bit of the Central, like the Caribbean. So grabbing all of this northeast coast and the Caribbean, and maybe places here along the south, will be good for my trade. How far is Falkland from? Getting a merchant, one more, they need one more city. They've gone from 2 regiments to 1. They actually lost. They are on army size, they've gone down 1. I've never seen that. Unfortunately, the only one actually, hang on, they've got positive 1 stability, negative 2 prestige. Can't see why they would be struggling. Also, did I mention this is going to be half an hour? This episode. I thought I'd extend it. So there's more of it, of this, before it ends. When the inevitable expansion comes out, makes this obsolete. And obviously this will, have this uploaded in the background while I edit. The rest of the project is onward because there's loads of that to edit, there's hours of it, so lots of work to do after this. I was going to do it yesterday, but a few friends called and wanted me to hang out, so I did. They're going to call today, but I'll have to decline because Mans has got works to do. How are you doing, Bermuda? Doing alright? That colony's almost finished. Hopefully though that Eastern Colony one will, like say, will turn East America into a colony. I'll get a colony there, that'll be a nice one. I'd hope to get next. Checking my armies. In case it decides to not No, if I'm actually, I think this one's. Oh, you got offense and defense. I think I want the large one then. No. No, I'll stick with the my current one that's balanced. Yay! More natives hopping into the colony, so they boosted that by 100. I think it's definitely good for going for the leave them, let them be one, because then they sort of, I guess, like you more, and then, as you know, they're less likely to revolt while you're colonising that province, and actually now more of a chance they'll just outright assimilate into it, into the colony. So far the natives have only had one successful purge, and that was here in Avalon, where as soon as I colonised it, they rose up and I didn't have men there yet, because it was all still in Greenland and hopping into like Nain and Labrador. As soon as that province turned like black, they just rushed it. Oh, who's grabbing that? Portugal. And they're conquering Morocco again for the second time. After the last time they lost it to like revolts. I could declare war on these northeast Native Americans and conquer them, and then grab them 3 provinces, which not make it easier to colonise. But I think I'm going to be a bit more relaxed and just let it colonise, and then and eventually my colony will declare war, or I can force them to declare war. I'll grab that. Get some prestige and legitimacy back. Damn, I'm losing so much money. It's because my army, I think, is really expensive now. This one's almost done. Just 2 more. 2 more. That's almost need. 2 more. That's only just needed. And Falkland now has finally given me a merchant. Alright, now where to send this merchant? This time, just gonna find some good trade. Send them here. I've got colonies here anyway. No, Peter Stafford. Oh, that was unexpected. That's most unfortunate. I've got these bloody green arrows on my screen. which are a real bastard to disappear. Well, while our empire grows, it was all going so well, but right at that very end, our conquistador died. I think we actually have enough to grab another one though, I think. Could be wrong. No, we do. It's administration, I think. No, military power. We've got enough. So I'll have to grab another one. Not right away. There isn't a need for it yet. But soon there will, because there's all of this territory all over America, so it's all going well. Our holding in America is expanding more and more. But Peter Stafford, a great loss. All we can do in this time is mourn and remember what good he did for our glorious empire. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, see you all next time. Take it easy.